high-end Disney resort. And you can be like, oh, sometimes that happens. Not a, if you've ever been to a Disney resort, they have people whose only job is to be in the bathrooms pretty much nonstop, cycling through or whatever. Believe me, that's crazy. Then I was standing in line. I was going to get the buffalo chicken sandwich. Did we look at that before I stopped? I think we did. You throw that, if I see blue cheese on there and something like that instead of ranch, I'm like, all right. But then I'm like, you know what? This could be the last time in the park for a while, so we'll probably get another hot dog. Just to eat in the park, relax, make disparaging remarks to people and stuff like that. Harmless. Fun. Monorail is in holding pattern. Up on the ridge. Huh. 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 What? What? Huh. Some bleach. Did I mention that Elvis movie? If you ever been, you wondered about Elvis, man. That new, I don't know if it's in the, like I said, I saw it on the opening day last Saturday, or the 7th, earlier this month, a couple weeks ago, Saturday. And it was just like film they had found when they were making that movie a couple of years ago, Elvis, that Baz Luhrmann. They had a bunch of live footage they found from an earlier pic that had been made from him in Madison Square Garden and stuff in Vegas, the first time he was in Vegas. I'm not sure, actually, because it was Vegas mainly. And but it was good. And they had rehearsal stuff, you know, showing him playing guitar and stuff. It was nice. Just showing that he was, you know, he was most concerned with impressing the other musicians, you know. I mean, he had a great band, James Burton, Bill Vitt on drums. And keep this in mind, Bill Vitt was playing with Elvis in Vegas and then going and jamming with Jerry Garcia in San Francisco. In like 73, 74. Not sure, I know in 73. I'm not sure how long. I mean, there's several recordings that have been out. So those are some of the first CDs. They had those live at the Keystone. The Merle Saunders and Jerry Garcia, you know, doing Second That Emotion. And just, it was just great. Mystery, because I remember the first tune I heard off that was Mystery Train. They used to have a thing called Dead Ahead on WZLX in Boston. And they used to play like live shit from their tapes. And it was of varying quality at times. And then, of course, they got clamped down on by the powers that be. But I heard them, they did play that Mystery Train. And I remember the first time I heard it, I was like, this is fucking killer. And it is. Just, you know, upbeat, non-stop, good upbeat, up-tempo Garcia tune. You know, just jamming on the old Train I Ride, 16 coaches long. Train I Ride. Everybody does it. All the cool people, anyways. And that was one of my first, I hearing the, I mean, I don't know where I heard it. You know, I know it's, who did that or wrote it? It's just been too long. I shouldn't have that on the tip of my tongue. But I heard that version and it's just killer. Just got that little guitar, you know, that there's a nice shot. Two ships passing in the night. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. That's stunning. Oh, then the island there. That's actually pretty cool. Steady breeze. Said it'd be 70 though by at 11 o'clock. Is it inappropriate for a man to wear like a lycra, whatever it would be, polyethylene or whatever, like long sleeves, like a really thin layered cat suit like thing? I know it is, because that's why I didn't put one on. Oh, you see that? I think they got the gate up there closed. They have to open that up to let stuff out at times. We'll meander up there a little bit. Yeah, I think they do. Of course, they make a project out of everything. Probably letting that's where the light parade comes out, the water parade. And I guess that is now. Now we've just got a backup. We just got a congestion. Look at all the stuff happening here. The little launch right there coming from the Magic Kingdom. There's the patrol, monorail and holding pattern of the monorail back in the station. This is real Florida, this swamp. I mean, there's probably road pretty close, but it's the real thing there. Yeah, it could be just about anything in there. Can you see that? You can't see that. I don't know if I can turn on a light. See that is the light parade. The water parade. Light water parade, water light parade. This is a nice shot right here. That's just cool, man. It's still cool. You know? I like the lighting underneath is all new. I like it. Oh my God, dude, look at this. In fact, I don't recall that lighting underneath, even a purple one. I don't recall that ever. Damn, that guy was right on his tail. Were they on the same track? No, they're on different tracks, I think. That's pretty cool, though. Definitely a great move. That's new as well. They actually had an announcement. If you follow WDWNT, they announced. I think that's where I saw that. Just kind of knowing that they actually did that in the last 6 months or so. Maybe it's been a year, but it's been pretty recent. And then this lighting underneath, that seems even newer than that. I don't recall that. And I certainly don't recall any purple. I would have remembered that. See the wheel. See, that's what I like about this, is having that there on this just jungle. I mean, that's untouched. Be surprised if that was ever touched. You know, when they first built the park there, that's actually pretty far from, well, that might be just pristine Florida jungle right there. You know, probably like 10 acres worth or something. Look at that. That's just definitely new. Excuse me. Cloud, there's not as much light on the clouds in the background as there is in the video. Gets this little shot up here. You got to be unfortunate to catch this. This is exciting. We got another guy down there. And a lot more people coming this way than that way. Oh, we missed it. Which was kind of obvious. I wasn't thinking. But yeah, it just swings this way over to here. I think.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think it's on this side.
Alrighty. Enjoy your evening.
Thank you. That'll bring you up behind Thunder Mountain. See, right over here, that's all new. They cleared that out. They used to be. That's where they're staging stuff for the new construction they're doing. The cars and crap like that. There you go. Yeah, it's not as bright in person. There you go. tail. It is windy. Monorail. Green. They are just spicing it up, man. All these years and all these things of that nature are kind of new. Oh, I gotta stand there and see if I can light my joint. No luck. There it is. Cap it off with King Triton. Multiple lights emanating from the Cinderella's castle. Possibly. It looks like it's going backwards. Oh, it's drifting. It's drifting like a ship out on the sea. Oh, there we go. I always forget about that too. I'm always just surprised. Like, oh yeah. Old Glory segment. Looks beautiful, doesn't it? Spectacular. Look at the wind. The wind is blowing pretty, probably only like 6 miles an hour or something, but it's steady and it's good. It's a good blow. look at this, the turquoise blue underneath. I like it. That's catching my eye. I can't recall recall being as spellbound last time I was here. It was about probably only a couple weeks ago. I think on the 7th or something like that. I don't know. What's today? Was it February? I thought it was March. I think it was the first Friday in March. Not long ago. I'll tell you, it's been one of the windiest year. Like, this is a steady wind. You can't do, you got to secure shit or it's going to blow away everything. It's not a good picnic weather. But, I don't recall it being this. It's been like very often. But it's been pleasant, even though at work where I'm sweating my ass off, it's kind of dehydrating you more, but I'll take it. You just gotta keep drinking. And I sweated my ass off today. It sucked. Actually, it wasn't, well, it was satisfying, but the thing that sucks now is like my body does kind of give up before my mind does. That's kind of tough to accept. I don't know if I can get it back. And the reality of it, the things, I don't know, I gotta walk. I didn't know I was this out of shape still. I thought I kind of got back into shape when I started that job, but so I had like 1,000 boxes, big boxes of computer equipment or fiber optic equipment that I had to unload from pallets. It was 44 pallets, maybe 40 something, because a couple of what was like stacks of 2 pallets one on top of the other, and 22 of those. But a couple of them were actually, there wasn't a pallet between them, so it was technically only 1 pallet. But I think there was only 1 or 2 of those. But we're talking anywhere from like 12 to 16 boxes. Then I only had limited space in the connexes where I had to load them. And literally, all you can do is walk through the thing to the back, but you have access to all the different ones. Is this the smoking section? Can you smoke here? That hurts. Oops. Oh, I saw that Josh from Resort TV one in that restaurant. I was staring. He was coming out. He was eating there, I think. But the line was not moving. Like I said, I thought, you know what? Let's just eat in the Magic Kingdom. Or not at all. Here. Although if I stay here till 11, I don't really feel like stopping at Pieology, which is open till 1. And it makes a good pizza, but I had pizza for lunch. 7-Eleven pizza, but the boss paid, so fuck it. Or one of the bosses. I guess it was like a $3.60. It was decent. It was like really bready or doughy, and like I didn't feel like bringing any home, Probably would, now that I think about it. It was actually, the bread was in such a shape that you put it in the toaster oven, it would only, char it up maybe more. Damn it. I guess I can go by there tomorrow and grab it. I think they were the same color. I don't know, man. I understand and agree. Yep, grandma should be able to come, but yeah, society needs to, and it every time you think, if you don't come to Disney World, you think that society is in better shape. Then you come to Disney World and you're like, you're just like, it's not. Nor are they encouraging it. That's the one good thing about the breeze, though. The traffic's sparse, so it definitely dissipates.
Yeah.
I mean, the white train is older and it's actually like season.
Yeah, I don't think you want to. This is annoying traffic now. It's very sparse, but it's just spaced apart.
It just feels like when you're in the airplane, it needs to pop up. Yeah. Over so well.
Just a losing battle on that. Been trying to get this fucking roll the fucking pinner. The weed was just not ground up And I don't know. It looked like it should have been enough. I think it. I don't know. What should I keep it? Yeah, they don't search for that. I hope. Whatever. It's a fucking roach, for Christ's sakes. All right. Oh, I was gonna go to the Contemporary anyways. Is that the plan? We'll see. We will decide that shortly. There's Disney Skid Row. So hard up. I'm gonna come to Disney. Although at least those people have the class to go to the designated spot. Not like these douchebags up here. It's like, yeah, I get to walk along 200 more feet of people smoking where I don't want to inhale it because you don't want to go in the regular spot where everybody else is.
Yeah, we're doing the walk.
Not your spring break.
It's amazing that people, and like if you're a non-smoker, but like if I'm with my sister and I were to be like, just say what I said, oh, Steve, people can do it. Well, I'm doing what I want, and it technically not interfering with anybody else, and I have the right to film you just walking by, but your cigarette smoke, there's a lot of people doing that, so it's not like you're just, I just find it a whole different breed of person that would do that, and not be like, that's kind of rude of me. You either got that or you don't. It's like yesterday I was at Publix. Or recently, anyways. But it was in a different place. I think it was down in Port Charlotte or something. And, I gotta put this thing down. I have to show the ground, I think, while I go through this. Time is 8:49. That was great. 9 o'clock, that kid's still ready to go. Probably just had a cupcake or something. Magic Kingdom. Disgruntled Disney employee standing in front of it. I don't know that. I'm just assuming. I think we're going to walk to the Contemporary, I guess, and get a cookie. Or two. And then we'll come back in. I don't care to do much in there. We'll like go on Space Mountain, I guess. Hopefully that's not a long wait. Do that in the People Mover. Maybe get a hot dog, I don't know. So dinner's either going to be a hot dog in there, or Pieology, or Taco Bell. Taco Bell is open till 1 a.m. or 2 a.m. or 1 a.m. Way down in like Lake Wales. Which if I leave here at 11, if I stay till closing, I probably wouldn't even make that. It's just like 45 minutes to get from here to your car. then it would be a fairly smooth ride right down 27, which is a fairly large road, especially up here in this area. Not dissimilar to the 27 in Massachusetts where I grew up. Actually bigger. 2 lanes in both directions. Goes down through Sebring, Avon Park. If I go from Arcadia, if I go to Miami, Fort Lauderdale or something, I'm right on State Road 70. And I would just go east, and then I run into 27 and take a right, and that'll bring you through Moorhaven. And then through Clewiston, the sweetest town in America, U.S. Sugar base. And then you stay on 27, and then it shoots southeast. Where it picks up with right at the end of Alligator Alley. And then you're on 595 or something. I guess still 75, and 75 cuts off to the right, continues down towards Miami, and you go straight to get to Fort Lauderdale. Which is easier just to do things in Fort Lauderdale. Miami, you get out on the water, it's pretty cool. So, I don't know I think I'd maybe been on South Beach itself once. But I've been to a couple concerts, Bandshell, right at South Beach. South Beach is literally right behind it, but I did not walk out over to the water. But great place, man. If you ever have a chance to go to the Miami Bandshell, there's like free parking right across the street. We're talking right on South Beach and right in downtown Miami. You're like all in the ass too, but I don't know, Did I go and eat in Fort Lauderdale first? I think I might.